child abuse if you let your child get obese? An article in one of the nation's leading medical publications suggests that parents should lose custody of their children if their kids get too overweight. And that is sparking debate from coast to coast. News 13's Nancy Laughlin is live in the Newsplex.
Diane, if you lived here a decade ago, you know the story of Ana Maria Martinez Regino. The state took the obese girl away from her family after doctors said they feared for the girl's health. And it is now a debate again that is making national headlines.
She was born a healthy baby girl weighing over 6 pounds. But by the time Ana Maria Regino was 11 months old, she reached 50 pounds. As a toddler, a whopping 124 pounds.
There has to be a very serious concern about that child's safety in order for a child to be put into state custody and put into the custody of the Children, Youth and Families Department by law enforcement.
In Ana Maria's case, doctors feared her obesity was going to kill her and that her parents weren't doing enough to help her. So she was temporarily taken away from her parents. A decade after this New Mexico case, the debate is raging again.
I don't think taking them away from their parents would be the right solution.
In an editorial in this week's Journal of the American Medical Association, a Harvard doctor and lawyer want to hold parents responsible for letting their children get obese and suggest parents should lose custody, at least for a while, if the parents aren't helping their kids get healthy.
That's always a last resort because, again, it's very traumatic for a child just to pull a child.
The Children, Youth and Families Department says the state does everything possible to keep kids with parents. CYFD says Ana Maria's case was the first of its kind, and if it ever happens again, the state would work with health professionals and parents to get the child at a healthy weight. Ana Maria was eventually returned to her mom and dad after doctors concluded she suffered from a rare disease that caused her weight to yo-yo.
Now, there have only been a handful of cases like Ana Maria's in the country, but there are now roughly 2 million U.S. children who are extremely obese. Back to you.
All right, Nancy, we contacted the attorney who represented Ana Maria's family. He says they are still living here and are doing well, but he has not had contact with them in the last couple of years.